just to know that this is the reason why we have a confusion of faces. This is Baruch chapter 2, verse 30. For I knew that they would not hear me because it is a stiff-necked people. But in the land of their captivities, they shall remember themselves.
And that's what we're doing right now, in the land of our captivity. That's prophecy happening right now. Northern tribe, northern kingdom, southern kingdom, we all over here in the land of our captivity. And the elect, they waking up. Remember who they are.
Verse 31. And shall know that I am the Lord their power, for I will give them an heart and ears to hear. Verse 32. And they shall praise me in the land of their captivity, and think upon my name.
And think upon the Lord's name. That's another issue you fucking dickheads can't get. The Lord has a name. You have to call on the name for him to deliver you. A name, yes, singular, one name. Not no Yeshaya or whatever bullshit. It ain't no fucking Christ. Man, basically, man, straight up niggas wicked, man. They done with that, saying Christ and shit. Y'all wicked as hell, man.
Verse 33. And return from their stiff neck and from their wicked deeds, for they shall remember the way of their fathers, which sinned before the Lord.
And that's what we're doing. We remember the way of our fathers. So the way how Israel used to sin back in those days. And we know that what we're going through now, brothers in the truth, we being chastised now for our sins in our past lifetime.
Right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, but back to the name, you niggas, Christ is a worldly name. That's something the world uses. So he goes through that wide gate, the wide gate will lead to destruction. The whole world uses the word Christ. The whole world uses Jesus. You gotta go through a straight and narrow path. Everybody ain't out here calling on Yahweh Shah. Everybody ain't out here saying Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah.
Yeah. This is scripture going into how our people are gonna come back in the last days, man. This is Isaiah 44 and 1. Yet hear now, O Jacob, my servant, and Israel, whom I have chosen. Which proves that only the Israelites are chosen, man. Thus saith the Lord, that hath made thee and hath formed thee from the womb, which will help thee. Fear not, O Jacob, my servant, and thou Jeshurun, whom I have chosen. For I will pour water upon him that is thirsty, and floods upon the dry ground. And that's the living waters, man. That's the word. The doctrine shall fall as rain, and shall distill as the dew, man. And the dry ground is the valley of dry bones. That's our people, man. I will pour my spirit upon thy seed, not upon thy pigmentation,
Yes.
but upon thy seed, and my blessing upon thine offspring. And they shall spring up as among the grass, and as willows by the water's course. And that's how you prove that a guy's Israelite, man, by the Spirit, man. That's why when we was going into Romans chapter 8, man, the Spirit bears witness with our spirit, man. The Spirit of the Most High really only gonna rest on the Israelites, man. They're gonna come out here and they're gonna prophesy, and they're gonna see visions and dreams, and they're gonna call upon the name of the Lord, man, because the Lord had already prophesied it and promised it through Isaiah way back then, man. And you see camps coming up, brothers coming out, springing up as grass and as willows by the water's course, man. The water's course is the doctrine, man. That the word of the Most High, the living waters, man. That's a fulfillment of prophecy, man. That's how you know that we are the children of the Most High, because the Spirit bears witness with our spirit, man. It's in us, man. The Most High already put it in the algorithm of our spirit. He already programmed it, and for the time appointed, such a time as this, that program is being manifested, man. It's like, I don't want to use the term spiritual virus, but it's almost like that, man. Sometimes a guy can have a sickness or a disease or a virus, sleeping in his body, and in a certain time, that virus begins to manifest symptoms, man. It's just like that, but it's on a spiritual level, man.
Right.
Sleeping cell.
Right.
Sleeping cell, like, Samar, you probably know about this, sleeping cells and shit, man.
Con. Yeah.
Electing them.
Right. Technically, we are. We are the sleeper cells for the Most High. Okay. If you want to get even more, we are like the CIA for the Most High. Okay. Not working the right hand side. So we are those sleeper cells. Because like the brother said, it's a spiritual thing. And I got a precept just to go right into that.
Right.
This is the 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 12. Now we have received not the spirit of the world, but the spirit which is of Yahweh, that we might know the things that are freely given to us of Yahweh.
Given to who? The elect. Given to them sleeper cells. CIA, Central Intelligence of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shah.
Right.
Lord willing, we part of that elect. It's spiritual. If the Lord don't give it to you, you ain't gonna get it. Like when the Lord gave us this truth through His Spirit and power, we got it. But we out here prophesying week in and week out. These folks can't get it. And we got visuals for them. We got a big old sign. We breaking everything down to the T. But they can't get it. The Lord ain't give it to them.
That it might be fulfilled in them. That was spoken by Isaiah. They have eyes, but they see not.
But they see not.
They have ears, but they hear not. They have a heart, but they do not understand, man.
This is Zephaniah 3 and 12. I will also leave in the midst of thee an afflicted and poor people, and they shall trust in the name of Yahweh.
Right there, man. That's talking about Israel. All of Israel is afflicted and poor, but the elect is really afflicted because we living in this wicked ass land, in this wicked ass world, and we try to follow the commandments to the best of our abilities. So we restricted from doing so many other things living in this world. So we afflicted and poor. You know, but what it says, they will trust in His name. In the land, the Lord said, in this land, America, we shall trust in the name. So we have the name of the Lord.
Right. Yeah, I got a precept that goes nicely with that. Verse 5 of Isaiah 40, of Isaiah 44, it says, one shall say, I am the Lord's. How are you going to say that if you're not thinking upon the name of the Lord, man? If you don't know the name of the Lord, man. You can't even really call yourself an Israelite truly if you don't know the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. Right. Because the name of the Lord is in Israel, man. So it's in Judah, man. The scriptures say that the name of the Lord is found in Judah, man. What's Judah in the Hebrew? Yahweh, man.
So Salat. So you was in the world before you found out you were an Israelite calling the name Jesus Christ. Then you get into the truth and you still calling on the name Jesus Christ?
That right there shows you that the Most High Spirit not dealing with you, man. That's really what it is, man. Because the Lord said that He would do nothing, but He revealed His secrets unto His servants and prophets, man. So you telling me that the Lord is going to reveal Daniel chapter 11. He's going to reveal unto us our nationality. He's going to reveal unto us the breakdown of Genesis and Revelations. He's going to reveal all these secrets unto us. He's going to reveal all these secrets unto us, all these marvelous works, but He's not going to reveal unto us the name of Himself who did all those works, man. He's going to give us all of that. He's going to promise us the kingdom of heaven, which is inherited by faith, but He's not going to give us His name and His Son's name. We're not going to know it, so by faith we can receive those things, man. So you calling the Most High a liar, man? You calling the Most High stupid? What is it, man? Squad.
The scripture just said we shall trust in His name.
Right. Yeah, I got more. And another shall call himself by the name of Jacob. And another shall subscribe with his hand unto the Lord and surname himself by the name of Israel. So there you go, man. That's how people waking up in the last days, calling upon the name of the Lord by the Spirit of the Most High, man. It's the Spirit of the Most High that's doing these things, man. Because really, it was the Most High that took it away from us in the beginning, man. In the first place, it was the Most High that took it away from us, poured out the spirit of deep sleep and the strong delusion on us. So it would take an equally powerful force, but there is no equally powerful force, which means that only the Most High could bring us back, man.
This is Proverbs chapter 18, verse 10.
But you know the beautiful thing about, waking up to the Lord, and everybody ain't got to get it. Everybody ain't got to believe in His name. That's fine. All Israelites, you ain't got to get down. That's fine. Because once the elect sealed, that's it. That's a beautiful thing.
It's
Proverbs 18:10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower. The righteous runneth into it and is safe.
Calm. That's what's gonna keep you safe. When martial law go down, when you don't know when your next meal gonna come from. If you got the name, you good. Because the Most High's name is a strong tower. The righteous run into it and are safe. But they can't get that.
Hey, and you know what I think of that scripture? Many shall say, Lord, Lord.
Yeah.
I think of Nate, because in that day, Nate gonna call on that name.
Yes,
Y'all
he is.
Yes.
Him and the other niggas.
Exactly.
You know?
On the Doom Head and all them other niggas, they know what's up.
Yeah, man, that precept is bad, man, because it says that the righteous shall run to the name of the Lord as a strong tower, and they shall be safe, man. Okay, and who are the righteous, man? The Lord said that Abraham believed in the Most High, and it was accounted to him for righteousness, man. So the ones that are accounted righteous as it is written, the just shall live by faith, man. By faith in the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man.
What else, though?
What else?
Because everybody up here can agree. Once we said that's the name,
That was it.
wisdom increase.
That was
Wisdom
it.
increase. Or you need to call on the Lord for something. You need help for something, and you call on the name, and it works.
Yeah,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? So that's what goes to show that these other niggas, they don't really have faith. They don't know, they don't believe in the name Yahweh Shem Yahushua because they haven't used it, and they ain't really in the truth. You see what I'm saying?
They're not righteous. They're
They're
not
not-
just. They're
I
not
don't know. I don't
just.
even know how to put it, but yeah, man.
Quick precept.
This is Psalms 124 and 8. Our help is in the name of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai, who made heaven and earth.
That's our help. The Most High is our help. The Most High keep us. The name, though, you gotta call on that name. And when you do, you get into this truth, and you have moments. You call on that name when you need something or whatever, and the Lord look out for you every time. Even though we're in the midst of our chastisement, going through this furnace of affliction, the Lord still keep us on His side. And you find out that that name really works. Like the brothers over there in San Fran. That time when they had that motherfucking demon, what they call it? Janet Jackson. Yeah. And I saw that shit. I had all, of course we already believed in the name, but that was like edification times 1,000. But niggas still can't get it. They won't get it. It ain't for them.
Like you said, it's cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's all right.
It's great.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 11. And such were some of you, but ye are washed, but ye are sanctified, but ye are justified in the name of the Lord Yahweh Shai, and by the Spirit of our power. That's right. So, you know, like the brother was saying, when you call on the name, you know, a lot of times we call on the name of the Lord, because sometimes we go off. When the Sabbath comes, we ate before the sun went down, or we cooked and we weren't supposed to. So you call on the Lord. All right, or you were lusting at a woman, and then you find out she has a man, and you're like, oh shit. You call on the name of the Lord, forgive me for that, because we carnal men.
Yeah.
I mean, we carnal in the flesh. So at the end of the day, we're just trying to do our best, and by reading scriptures and trying to keep the laws to the best ability, but call on the name if we go off to help us in our transgressions.
What is His name if thou canst tell? What is His name? So if you don't need the name now, you ain't gonna need it when martial law come about then. You ain't gonna need it then. You can call on all you want when martial law come about. You ain't a part of the elect. You can call on name all you want. Ain't nothing. It's gonna be nothing.
And just to show you, that's deep. That's a deep saying, dark saying, because the name of the Son ain't mentioned in the Old Testament. And it's asking that in the Old Testament. What is his name and what is his Son's name, if thou can tell.
This is Proverbs 30 and 4. Who hath ascended up into heaven or descended? Who hath gathered the winds in his fists? Who hath bound the waters in a garment?
None of us.
Who has established all the ends of the earth? What is his name and what is his son's name, if thou can tell?
Thou can tell. Not everybody gonna be able to tell. That's a gift from the Lord to have that name and have faith in the name. Like Ephesians 2 says, faith is a gift from the Lord.
Yeah, I don't want to go off the topic, but just get back on spirit. We're still here in prophecy, and that's why we're going to call on the name of the Lord. For example, all right, a lot of our drinking water is contaminated, so you will call on the name of the Lord so He can purify that water. All right, and I'm just going to give you a news article, diving into the water supply that's over there in Michigan. Now, this is from RT News, but even though mainstream media reported this as well, it said Michigan governor declared a state of emergency over Flint's toxic water. Now, what went down was for over a year, you had the regular, American citizens in that town drinking this disgusting, filthy water that it had lead in it. And it goes on, it says, Michigan Governor Rick Snyder declared a state of emergency over Flint's contaminated drinking water. The announcement comes less than a month after Flint's mayor declared the same, saying the city's water was causing elevated levels of lead in children. So you got these devils poisoning the children of America. All right? It says, the governor said the damaged water infrastructure is causing leaching of lead into the water and damage to the water system. This, he said, has either caused or threatened to cause elevated lead levels, especially in the population of children and pregnant women. And this is why we call on the name of the Lord, because, man, we're living in hell. We got, anything we eat, anything we touch, man, is harmful for us. But if you believe in that name, the Lord is going to get you out of all these infirmities and all this wickedness that's put upon our people, man. Especially when it comes to basic necessities of drinking and eating. You know what I'm saying? So I just wanted to throw that article out there.
All these waters gonna get contaminated. People ain't gonna have no water to drink. Like the scripture say, my servant shall drink, but he shall be thirsty. So that's coming for that's what 2/3, man. 2/3 of the heathens that's over here in America. Don't forget about the Edomites. We hate them. We hate them also.
Precepts. When you said in those days, they gonna call on that name. This is Matthew 7:21. Not everyone that saith unto me, Lord, Lord, shall enter into the kingdom of heaven, but he that doeth the will of my Father which is in heaven. Many.
And what the Lord say, call on His name. That's one of the main things that you're supposed to do. Go ahead, Al.
Many will say in that day, Lord, Lord, have we not prophesied in thy name? And in thy name have cast out devils, and in thy name done many wonderful works. And then will I profess unto them, I never knew you.
Never knew you. So Nate and all of them, IUIC, they're gonna be like, oh, we used to go out and teach every now and then, and all them other camps also, them other false camps. They're gonna be like that. We used to go out and prophesy and do all that stuff, but they ain't doing the Lord's will. You ain't saying His name, and you ain't even preaching the truth. You telling people they Israelites, but that's basic. The other stuff you leading people astray with that other stuff. You leading them to destruction, telling them that Edomites can be saved, that Cornelius is a Edomite, or saying that the chip, which is one of the main prophecies, that is not the RFID chip. So you could be out there calling yourself prophesying on the streets, but if you ain't talking about that, you ain't doing the Lord's will.
Apart from me, ye that work iniquity.
That's working iniquity, man. You know how telling somebody that the RFID chip, that's not the chip, you lead them straight to the fire. That's working iniquity.
This is going to show the power of the name Yahweh Shem Yahushua, This is Psalms 44:5. Through thee will we push down our enemies. Through thy name will we tread them under that raised up against us. Yeah, man. Through the name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, we're gonna put these Edomites into slavery, man. No, with no other power, we're gonna be able to do that, but the Heavenly Father and the Son, man. Who you people ignorantly call God and Christ, man. The name of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, it holds weight. It's, in the words of the Apostle the Bar speaks volumes, man. But you people don't understand.
Get this. Acts chapter 4, verse 12. Neither is there salvation in any other, for there is none other name under heaven given among men whereby we must be saved.
There's no other name, man. You can't get saved by Jesus Christ. Buddha not gonna save you. That rock, the cobblestone ain't gonna save you, man.
And that scripture tells you that you need a name for salvation. You have to have it on this side for salvation.
That's real, man. That's a good point, because who it is that said we ain't gonna get the name till we get into the kingdom?
How we gonna?
Who said that's Bubble Eyes, right?
It was Nate.
Bubble Eyes don't say his name is Ahia.
Even though the scriptures say Yahweh is my name forever, a memorial unto all generations, but the name of the Lord is Ahia though.
Say this, and that's blasphemy within itself, because you saying that you are. When you say aha, you saying that you are the power, you are the one that exists. So that's blasphemy within itself, man. And you simple ass niggas can't understand that you gotta translate a first person to a third person. That's stupid as shit, man.